I just remember all of a sudden being on my hands and knees. Maybe at that second I knew how I got that way, but now it seems like I was just there. On my knees in the field, looking at the road, then back at the car, then wondering about Dave. The rest of that night, 6, 7, 8 hours, seems now like it all happened in about 30 seconds. All I can do is try to sort it out step by step. It was a Saturday, the first month of my senior year in high school. I left my house around 6, and for about an hour and a half, I just drove around looking for a couple of friends and a little fun. But things were pretty dead. I knew Jerry was supposed to be having a party at his place around 7, so I finally decided to swing by there. When I pulled up, I saw my buddy Dave's car and a couple of others parked outside, so I decided to go on in. I wasn't real crazy about it though, because Jerry's crowd was into some pretty heavy stuff. Me and Dave and most of our friends didn't usually mess around with him much, but that's where Dave was, and there didn't seem to be anything else going on.
Hey, Pooch, what's up?
Hey, nothing much. Just there's a bunch of people supposed to be coming.
You want to run the town and check things out?
Yeah, sounds good. Maybe we'll run with somebody to drive.
Hey, you guys aren't leaving already, are you? The party's just getting started.
Well, Rick hasn't anything to eat yet.
Hey, everybody will be here in a couple minutes.
I can go stick in a pizza.
Well, we'll probably be back after a while. Later, guys.
Hey, if you know anybody who wants to have some fun, send them on back.
Come on, I'll drive.
Well, I'm right here. Let's just take mine.
No, I don't want to leave it here. Come on.
Well, I don't want to leave mine here either.
Yeah, but I'm the one with the legal license.
Hey! Not so loud. My mom and dad find out and the party's over.
You know they're gonna find out.
Well, they don't know yet, and I just filled her up.
Come on, let's go in mine. You always drive.
Well, that's because I'm better at it, license or not.
Dream on.
Hey, Pooch, you're really being a boob.
I'm being a boob. Well, I guess you're gonna drive anyway, and it's stupid to take 2 cars.
I'd say.
Yeah, not as stupid as driving with a suspended license, but I guess no one ever said you and me was too smart.
I don't think Dave and me ever argued before about who was going to drive. He'd usually just hop in with me, and that was it. I wonder now how things would have turned out if I'd kept my mouth shut and hopped in with him. And he was right. I shouldn't have been driving. About a month before, a bunch of us drove up late one night to Brian's cabin on Pelican Lake up by Eagle River, way north, so we could do some walleye fishing the next morning. I stopped a couple of times and got some beer, and we was drinking it on the way and stuff, and we got to about 10 miles from the cabin, and I got pulled over. The guy said I was swerving too much in my own lane. I told him I was just tired from driving so long, and I passed all those coordination tests or whatever okay. But he also gave me an on-the-spot breathalyzer test, and it showed .10. That's legally drunk. I got handcuffed and all that and stuffed in the patrol car. I was pretty embarrassed. But since it didn't happen in a county around home, I knew it never come out in any of the local papers, so I just didn't tell my mom and dad about it. They took my license and gave me a temporary one for like 30 days till I went to court. And then on the Monday before that night out with Dave, I got a notice from the state that my license was suspended for 6 months. Now I know that the best thing I could have done for everybody was tell my parents about that notice right when I got it. But I guess I thought having one more real good time was more important.
Okay, here's where it's happening.
Eric had an apartment in part of an old farmhouse. David heard he was having a party for his 20th birthday, and we were really glad to see all our friends pulling in.
Hey, there's Brian. Looks like he needs a balloon, doesn't he?
Oh, right.
Hey, Peterson, here's a kiss for you.
Oh, yeah. Brian's going for some bombs of his own, wanna bet?
Bet on how many dozen he gets, maybe.
Shot first. Everybody's got to take a shot first.
Hey, they're pretty short on beer.
They got vodka.
Yeah, I noticed you went right after it at the door. Hey, we should have brought our stash from last night.
Let's go get it.
All right.
About 3 miles from the party, there was a field where we always stashed leftover beer before going home. Dave and me had been out late the night before, and we'd left a cooler there. So we went down and got it and headed on back to Eric's. We both took just one beer in with us when we got back, and I just sipped on that until I got hungry about 10 o'clock. Then Scott Meyer and Don Kelly and me decided to go get some burgers.
All right, let's go.
Hey, Rick!
But Brian was back with some balloons of his own, and he had other ideas.
What an arm, Rick.
Rick, on the car!
Come on, Brian.
After that, Meyer and Kelly went with me to eat and get some more balloons. Coming back to Eric's, we swung past a place where we heard some prep school kids were having a party. We didn't see any familiar cars or stop or go in or anything, but we did find a target for a couple more bombs. We all thought that was pretty funny. They didn't.
Did anybody know those two?
But we didn't think it was funny about 5 minutes later.
I got him close. Did you get him?
Right.
Almost got him. You got
Look out.
hitting him.
Oh, damn
Oh,
close.
jeez. I'd say.
Yeah.
When we almost hit a dog that shot across the road in front of us.
Hey, Meyer, seatbelt save bombs.
Yuck, I'm so... Well, don't trip it in the car.
Just a dog on the road. No big deal,
It looks good on you,
I
too.
thought.
Jeez.
But now I see it as a clear warning that went right past me. But I did start to get a little nervous when we pulled back into Eric's place. We found some unwelcome visitors had showed up from that party where I picked up Dave. Jerry, Brad, Dennis, Jimmy, Meg, probably some others. Everybody was pretty sure they were doing drugs and stuff. Our crowd just wanted to have a few laughs and a good time, and we all knew what kind of trouble you could get into with drugs. Nobody wanted anything to do with that.
12:30 is pretty early for you guys to be leaving on a Saturday night.
I gotta be up at 7. We're going to the Brewers game tomorrow.
You and your brother?
And Dad.
You going too, Rick?
Drive 100 miles for a baseball game. Nah, see, Rick's got to hang around the home and sleep on Sundays. It's kind of like his weekend job.
Looks like those guys are leaving too.
Where's Meg? I thought she was with him.
She passed out. Jerry was so PO'd about having to stuff her in the car.
Yeah, that old Meg, she really knows how to have a good time, doesn't she? We got plenty of beer left in the trunk. Want one?
No thanks.
Hey! You guys, there's lots of beer left.
Hey, you know I gotta be up at 7, man.
And you don't want to get nailed again for drunk driving.
You got your license pulled too?
It'd be nice if everybody didn't know about that. But yeah, Jody and me are in the same boat.
What is this, some kind of secret?
It is to Rick's mom and dad.
I was wondering how you got the car tonight.
Sneaky Rick. Well, I wasn't really drunk. I was just tired. I've been driving all night.
You were drunk just like me.
That's because you'd also been drinking all night.
Yeah. It's kind of risky. Why don't you let Dave drive, huh?
Nah. I'm fine. I've only had about 3. And besides, this .10 stuff is nuts. Well, I drive better after a couple beers. Oh, come on.
I do. I'm
Sure
serious.
you do.
Don't forget, in this state, it's illegal for somebody our age to have any booze and drive.
See, Jimmy knows what you're supposed to do when your license has been jerked. He's letting Brad drive.
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. We all know Brad would never get messed up on anything, right? He only got 3 tickets this summer for drinking underage.
Hey, parent!
What the hell?
Did I hear somebody mention my name over there?
Look at that damn dent you put in my dad's car, Weller. You're gonna pay for that.
Oh, yeah? Are you gonna make me tough guy?
Let it go, Rick. He's stoned. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Well, look at that dent.
Come on, tough guy. Are you gonna make me?
I'm not scared of you, Weller.
Prove it.
What's his problem?
He's still ragging about the time Rick stood up for Wayne over at Curtis Road.
Rick, ignore me. Just means trouble.
Go on home, Brad. Nobody invited you anyway.
Look at that dent. What am I gonna tell my dad about that? That's gonna cost at least $200.
Paul and me are still gonna get you, parent. Your butt is ours. You better not forget it.
Good night, Brad.
Come on, Rick. Let's try and get out of here ahead of him.
We all agreed that drugs meant problems and that we shouldn't mess around with them. But for some reason, it didn't bother anybody that of the 7 people in the yard at that time, 3 were in trouble with the law because of alcohol.
Head him up, move him out, Ricky.
Damn it!
Screw him.
Airheads!
Tell me something I don't know.
There ought to be someplace we can go without them butting in.
Yeah, I'd say.
Oh, problem, Bradley? Tough luck! How about that move, partner?
All right, AJ, I'm impressed. Now just get me back to my car in one piece, will ya?
Guaranteed.
You know I gotta be in good shape for that ball game tomorrow.
How much beer you had?
3, and I counted.
3. That's all I had was 3. Well, maybe it was 4. Yeah, I think it was 3, though.
Here we've been good boys.
Yeah. Uh-oh, here comes the druggie.
Just hang back, let him go. We're not in that big a hurry. Put your flaps down, Brad. See if she can fly as high as you are.
So, you gonna start seeing Jody again, or what?
I don't know. I told her I'd call her on Friday. We had some great times last summer. I don't know why we split.
Does she?
She thought that's what I wanted, I guess. Maybe it was. I don't know. She's pretty neat, though.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Now what's he doing?
Oh, sure, he wants to play.
Oh, forget it. Oh, come on, come on. "20 miles an hour? The hell with this. Whoa! Holy! Oh, this is crap, man.
Wow, this is one sick dude.
We were almost dead, dudes.
Hey, why don't we just stop?
And what, lock ourselves in? And go duke it out?
No. True, I guess he's not gonna really just leave us alone. I think he's still gonna know we're here, Ricky.
Yeah, but maybe not exactly where. So much for that idea. Jeez! Well, he wants to kill us all.
Hey, maybe we can get him at this intersection.
Oh, you gotta know he's not gonna stop. We just have to slow down to turn, though. Let's go for it.
All right, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, Ricky.
Snort some tailpipe, Snowflake.
Goodbye. All right, he's way back there. I think it's clear now. You can ease off a little.
Some fun, huh?
Yeah, hey man, that's about as close as I want to come.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, you think you're close enough to the line? Give me some space, will ya?
We're close over here.
Dave? Can you hear me, Dave? Dave, you okay? Dave? Dave! Dave, where are you? Dave, you okay? God, it rolled right over. Dave's hurt bad, you guys. Go call an ambulance, quick. He's right down there. He's knocked out. His nose is broken. He's all bloody. Just go call, okay? Call, Barry. We'll call. We can't stop. We got the quarter barrel in the back. Just hang on.
The rest of that night's just kind of a flash now. I was in the police car, then in the hospital, then in the police station, then in jail. I didn't really understand till they let me out on Monday afternoon that I was charged with homicide by intoxicated use and homicide by negligent use, both felonies. All I could think about in jail was that Dave was dead and it was my fault. And I kept asking myself, why didn't I let him drive? Why isn't it me that's dead? Why did I do so many stupid things? Why did I have to kill the best friend I ever had?
This dramatization was based on actual events that occurred recently in rural northeastern Wisconsin during a night and early morning of late September. The young man who was killed is now memorialized outside the high school from which he had graduated just 4 months before the accident. The driver of the car, Rick, in the dramatization, went on to finish his senior year here and was graduated the following May, but he did so under some unique circumstances.
Yeah, I had to be back here right after school. I got like 45 minutes to go to school and 45 minutes to come back. So it didn't leave me with much time to do anything. Well, I had my mom picking me up, taking me back and forth to school. And once in a while, I'd have like a friend would stop by in the morning and take me. It was okay, it wasn't great. You know, I got out of here. I got to see all my friends, all my other friends. At least I got to talk to them, you know, it's better than being in here, so can't complain. No, I'm missing out on a lot, but I guess it has to be done. Oh, social gatherings, all my friends, even my family, you know. Miss out on the prom, track meets, graduation parties, everything. Blood alcohol count, I wasn't drunk, I was .047, I guess, and it was, you know, I didn't think I was drunk. According to law, I wasn't drunk, but still I was drinking, and in Wisconsin, you're not allowed to have any alcohol in you and drive at the same time. Well, I could have changed. I mean, there's so many different ways it could have been changed. It could have been changed if we would have been wearing our seat belts. If I would have just had enough common sense just to stop and wait for them to go past, you know. And I couldn't have been, if I wouldn't have been drinking that night, and if I wouldn't have been driving that night, I shouldn't have been driving that night. And it's just stupidity on my part, you know. Wasn't thinking of the consequences until after it already happened. And then it was too late. The effect already from Steve is just, he was one great person. It's just hard to forget someone like that. Just one of my best friends I wish I'd still have.